So, hi, I am going to show you how you can design your profile, uh, post, or your profile cover using Canva for free. And everything's free. So, I love Canva. So, hi, my name is Bea, and I am going to show you how you can create your profile using Canva for free. Everything's free. Everything is in Canva. So, let's get started. Let me go share my screen using Canva. Let me just share my screen. Share my screen. I want to record this as well at the same time. Record. And then I'm going to share my screen. So let's go to Canva. With Canva, you can create so many things. You can design uh, from just a regular Instagram post or a Facebook post. You can also choose from their templates, social media, personal, business, marketing, education, what's trending. This is a good place to check every now and then because this gives you an idea what is going on. And so anyway, here you can see all your designs. If you click on this, you'll see all the designs that you created. Like me, I have created some designs here and what was shared with you and all your folders. And so today I'm going to share how you can design your uh, either business profile or personal profile on Facebook. And it's same thing with other platform. The only difference with Facebook and Instagram is the shape. So with Instagram, okay, like for example, this is a rectangular is for YouTube, for Facebook, but for Instagram, you are going to use a different one. So let's go ahead and look at home. Click on home. It will show you this and the template. So on the template, you can have options such as Instagram stories, Instagram post, Facebook post, covers, YouTube channel, and even LinkedIn banners. LinkedIn banners are a little bit longer and thinner this way. So let's go ahead and do Facebook covers. A lot of times, if you want to add like a business profile on your header, you want to use Facebook cover, but you want to put it in the middle because that way you don't have to kind of adjust it. If you add it too close to the side, then it will be cut off. So I'll show you how. So let's click on Facebook covers and start from scratch. So when we go there, you see these options here. You can pick one of this and just build on it. There are some that are free. Most of this, so okay, these are free. If it says free, 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 that's free. But if you see this, pro or paid, that means that's additional, or you can sign up for a pro account, which it's a monthly fee of, I believe it's $12, but if you have other people who wants to join you, you can have at least 4 or 5 people together. So that is a little bit, you know, affordable that way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a blank Facebook cover and start from scratch. All right, so this is my, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, that way you can see better. 51. Right, so we can choose a background color or we can choose a photo. So to start, we're actually on a template, but because I chose the blank one, so you can't see anything here. Now, I want to create a profile for me. Let's see, I am you, you are me. So first thing you do is to decide whether you want a background that's plain color. So with this, you get the option to choose the color. If you click on this, it gives you the option. What color do you want? You want black, then it turns all black. If you want white, then it will go back to white. If you want colored purple, pink, red, so you choose what color you want. For this tutorial, I'm just gonna leave it as white, but I'm going to add another color, layer of color. So I can go to the elements. This is a really useful one. I use this most of the time because you have options here to choose, like lines and shapes. If you look at here, you can see there's, let me just hide me. So there's lines and shapes. You can use all this and it's all free too. So for example, you want this one, you can use this one, and then there's options to change the color. So if you want to change the main color, you can change it to red. Now it's red. So let's delete that. We don't need that. This is just, you know, just showing you how you can use it. And same thing with all this. Now I'm looking for something that I am going to build my profile that I'm thinking of. So first thing I want to find is I want to add a gradient. So I'm going to click this and I'm going to search for gradient. Okay. And so here it is. I can use this one. And if you notice, they're all has that free sign. You can pick what color is your brand. This is nice. I like this. So let's pick this yellow and blue, orange and blue, or let's pick this orange and blue. So now it takes a little time to load, but that's okay. So we can look at this, so many different shades here. So now you can see it's showing up now. I can arrange it to the size. I'm gonna just make this a little bit smaller so I can see the whole thing. Okay, so now I have it all. You can see. So when I click on this color, I can move it I usually like to move it on the corner because it's more even than having to um, pull it on the side. But yeah, sometimes you have to pull it on the side. So here, now it's even, looking even. So I have a white background and then I add another layer, which is this color. Now, if I want to change this because for whatever reason, this doesn't look appealing to me, I can just go back to the gradient colors and find something that would be more a bit of color that pops. Um, you want to use colors that pops because you know our eyes really love colors that um, pop. So how about using this tool? So when I click this one, I have another layer, right? So what I'm gonna do is just delete this and then replace that. Click it and then replace it with this. I like this blue better. It's soothing to the eyes and works perfectly using the angle. Okay, I'm gonna use it that way. Right. So let's do text. Text. Okay, what am I trying to uh, tell people about me or my business? I am uh, I'm just trying to make it perfect. That's just me, but you don't have to. So add a subheading. I normally use this one because it doesn't really, you can change it anyway, so it's not gonna matter. The thing is, if you have so much to write upon, it will um, be so big that you have to redo it anyway. So I just use this one and then I will um, change the font because you can still change. So I would be uh, digital marketing. I do digital marketing. I do affiliate marketing. And I coach as well. And I wrote a book, so I'm an author. So this is just, kind of explaining to, not really explaining, but giving an idea of who you are when you are creating your profile. So this is one thing. Now I want it to be all on the left side so it would look clear, very, yeah, that way it's better that way, because if I put in the middle, then your eyes see this one is go straight to the bottom. So I will make it big. As you can see, it's bigger now. And we can always change the font by clicking here. So you can select all this font here. With this, when there's a yellow icon, then that means it's a paid one. But there's so many you can actually choose from. Nothing to worry about. So for this, I might use something fancy. What would that be? Let's try this one. How would it look like? Oh, it's too small. It's so fine, like hard to read. It's nice to have just a few, like if you just have one word, let's say, well, you say welcome, yeah, it's fine. But if you have um, things like this where you are telling people who you are, then you want to make sure you write it, you had it on a clear, um, font, easy to read. Like I like Montserrat, so I'm just gonna use that one. See, it's very easy to read and it's clear, it's big enough, and everybody can read it easy. So now, since I mentioned that I'm an author, I would have to put a book here, right? So since I don't have the book ready, I would just create it right here. So what I'm gonna do is go to elements again and find, oh man, I'm using book markup. Let's see if we can find that. So actually there is, there is a book markup here. You can use all this. But what I really want to look for is, that's funny, is the effect that we can use. That's, or style is, there's just so many things you can find, and sometimes like, where is it again? You can find it because there's just too many. So I'm going to search for what was that again? Shadow. Okay, so sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just have to find it. So let's go to elements and you can also search here like Christmas. So it will give you some Christmas, so photos or graphics here, videos, audios, and it's always here. So since I am an author, I'm going to go back here and just scroll down, see all, and you can create your book right here. Let's go find that book. You can use all this. Actually, just use this one and like a digital ebook. So we can use this one. I'll show you how. So if you have that, then you can find an image. For example, photos. Let's find wisdom. And you can find some photos that you can use. You can use this one. That looks nice, actually. And then the title of your book is, put the title of your book. Let's choose this one. I will title my book. I have a title. Wounds to Warriors. Then the the second line here. Okay, just move this because it's in part of this. See, this is something you need to remember. Don't put inside box because it's hard to move around. So I'm going to move this a little bit here and then work on this. So ones to warriors. Your story. Two, your story. Use your story. Say stories that sell. Stories, stories that sell. So these are stories of different people who had challenges, who had struggles before they became successful. They were now successful. They are now successful. But you know, it takes time to be successful. And so this is what I'm thinking of. So I'm just gonna make this a little smaller so it would fit to my book. And I'm going to make it smaller. Make it smaller as well. This one smaller. That looks good. So now I have a profile about digital marketing. I do digital marketing. I do affiliate marketing. I'm a coach and also I'm an author. So these are the things that I can do, that I can help you in your business, in your life. And I'm offering that to you when you read this. So you can contact me anytime. So the other thing is, aside from this book, since this is a book, but if you look at it, it's not a book. It's like maybe a blog, or because it's on iPad, or you know. So it's best to really find a book cover like that. So let's go back to elements and find a book. There is one book. I see this one. So you can use this one now. It's a book, exactly a book. So now you go back to the photos and find that exact photo. And right there. If you like it, if you don't like it, you can go back and, let's say, move it a little bit so it will give you a little bit of, there you go. So this is a little bit out of, you can see the whole thing. This one is halfway. So basically this is, you know, something, it looks good. And you can change the cover or the pine here. Actually, you can change the color. It's white. You can change it to maybe blue. Oh, blue, but its background is blue, so you don't want that. You can do this, or you can do this to match it. that looks good, or this. So that's like a book looking. And if you want to change this black, that would look good, or however you want. Blue, make it a bit unique. So now you want to change this and put this in here so it's placed perfectly. You may want to make this, let's make this smaller, a little bit smaller, because it's covering the letters here. There you go. So this one, we can keep it as a extra thing here. That's okay. And probably we can use, oh, I'm thinking now, I want to add this phone here. So it looks like you can access it through, you know, through a book, or, yeah. So let's find the photos again and use it. This time we have to make it changes, a little bit changes, because the phone is a bit different. Just make it smaller. See, because it's narrower. So this, we can, of course, just copy that, duplicate that. We can even duplicate it. Another one for the, just resize it to how size it so it would fit here. Looking good. Next one. Resize it so it would fit here. There you go. So if it's too big, then you just adjust. You can adjust this one a little bit bigger. So that way it still looks good. You can access this book through your iPad or your phone. That's just it. And of course, you want to make sure you have a call to action. So this profile can actually be a call to action. You can do that too. So what you can do is, let's go find, click here, arrow. We can go, call to action is, you want to tell them, hey, click here. And then just a plain black and white thing to make sure they can find you. You can also do that, this arrow like this, or you can create actually a button, somewhat like a button. And you do it this way with those elements again. I love elements because there's just so many things you can do here. And where is that button that we can use? This would work too. You can use pointing, you can use arrows like this. that works. So let's find that circle. Let's do this. And we just make it oval, like a button. And move it here. We can change it to white. Change it to white to make it more visible. And then add a text, click here. Let's make it really big. Capital big letters, that way it's very obvious. Click here, make it bold. Now they can see, oh, here, click here. You had everything in it. The last thing you want to do is to make sure there's a link. So for this, you can click here. And if you see this link, here you can put the link that you want to. So when you click on that, you want to say page, your website perhaps, or just like that, it will have a link there. So when people click on it, it will not necessarily take you to the site, but it will give an impression to whoever visits your profile that, hey, there's a link. So, you know, this is a call to action. So that's it. And the last thing you need to do is download it and change your business profile. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Canva tutorial and you get something out of it. And now it's time for you to create your business profile or personal profile and let me know how it worked for you. So see you next time. If you need help, reach out. I'm here to help. Thank you. Bye for now.